Hi and welcome to the Land of Illustrated Stories. I am Bianca Gulia and I will read Bird Costumes and Rhymes, which is based on a book published in 1912. That's 105 years ago. I hope you enjoy. Sir Rooster is a noisy chap. He wakes you from your morning nap. He sleeps but low all night through, crows at 11, 1 and 2. Mrs. Hen, the kind old dame, always dresses just the same. She clucks much about her joys and lays eggs for girls and boys. Said Guinea Hen, I like to eat 3-cornered grains of nice buckwheat. I only want good, simple food to feed my fluffy little brood. Dear little downy gosling said, I can't get learning through my head. I really don't see what's the use. When I grow up, I'll be a goose. Said Father Goose, I think I'll take a stroll this morning to the lake. Mother Goose said, then I'll go too, and maybe take a swim with you. Said Yellow Duckling to his brother, come on, let's hide away from Mother. But he replied, oh dear me, no, we'd better not, she'd worry so. Honk, 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 old Snow Goose said, I think tonight we'll go to bed 100 miles south from here. The snow is on the way, I fear. In shallow water, Mallard Duck at fishing sometimes tries his luck. At other times, he thinks it's nice to nibble at the sweet wild rice. Madam Swan's a graceful lady, likes to float where banks are shady. When Mr. Swan goes for a swim, he takes the cygnets out with him. Golden Pheasant took a notion to take a trip across the ocean. He got a nice room at the zoo and said he'd stay a year or two. The turkeys you see on the farm spend most their time walking around, but there are others, wild and free, who fly up high and sleep in trees. Dear Dr. Stork, the kind old bird, brings the new babies I have heard. I've never seen him carry things, but maybe they're beneath his wings. Sir Rook is black and pretty small, and oft mistaken for a crow. He spends much time with his rook friends. They chatter until evening ends. Paradise Bird in her new clothes said, they're expensive, goodness knows. I guess because they were so dear, I'll have to wear them all this year. Peacock's a bird of much renown and wears a lovely cap and gown. They say he's sometimes slightly vain and likes to show his sweeping train. Said Nightingale, it's not my way to practice singing in the day, but wait till all the rest are through and I will gladly sing for you. Canary Bird said to his mother, is that bird in the tree my brother? Mama Canary said, oh no, he's just a cousin, wild you know. Oriole with wings of flame, in happy spring like sunshine came. He hung his nest away up high so that his babes could see the sky. Baltimore Oriole, pretty thing, builds his nest with bits of string. He's friendly and he likes to stay where people live and children play. Meadowlark, with flute-like voice, sings a song that's very nice. Builds his nest low near the ground with woven grasses arched around. Black and nimble Mr. Crow steals the farmer's corn, you know. If you ask why he breaks laws, then he answers, cause, cause, cause. Friendly little chickadee is just as happy as can be. Upon your windowsill she'll come and thank you kindly for a crumb. Cardinal Bird wears vivid red. He's very friendly, it is said. He likes fresh fruits and seeds to eat, and has a song that's very sweet. Magpie's a chatter, that's the truth. A bit of troublemaker too. She likes to steal shiny things like silver coins and golden rings. The great blue heron likes to fly, and so he builds his house up high. Way in the tops of tallest trees, he lives as happy as you please. Bobolink, among the clover, tells his name over and over. He doesn't stay north very long, and when he goes, we miss his song. Indigo bunting comes in May, saying cheerfully, "I'm here to stay." He is a nice and friendly thing, willing at any time to sing. Eagle has piercing yellow eyes, is very strong and very wise, is king and master over all the other birds, both great and small. The turkey buzzard on the wing is a most graceful-looking thing. Like scavengers who come each day, he does much good in his own way. Vermilion flycatcher's a beauty, you'll always find him right on duty, searches for food early and late, and shares it with its pink-clothed mate. Yellow warbler comes to stay right about the 1st of May. He likes to live by pond or rill and builds his nest with care and skill. Curlew runs along the shore. To him, perhaps it's like a floor. Whistle and he'll answer you something like this: "Curlew, curlew." Young partridge is a drummer bold. You'll hear him drum when days are cold. He says the nicest things to eat are red thorn apples, ripe and sweet. The snowy heron makes his home in places where the weather's warm. He likes to fish, and so he stays near marshes, swamps, or little bays. Kingfisher said, "The tastiest dish I know of is a fresh-caught fish. I love to fish, and if you'll wait, I'll get you some. I need no bait." Brown thresher is a cheerful bird. His sweet, clear singing may be heard all through the pleasant summer day. We're sorry when he goes away. Said goldfinch, "I'm thankful for weeds. I live all winter on their seeds. In my snug coat of black and gold, I really do not feel the cold." Cheer up, it will soon rain," sang Red Sir Robin, "and that's great. We need some moisture for the ground, so better dinners may be found." Flitting round the swimming pool, where the air's nice and cool, red-winged blackbird sings in glee, "Gloogly-ee, gloogly-ee-ee." The quail's song is sheer delight. It sounds like this: "Bob White, Bob White." I wonder who Bob White may be, to whom she calls so merrily. Playful kingbird, like other boys, likes to make a lot of noise. He's a bit boisterous in play, and sometimes quarrelsome, they say. Catbird is good at imitations, and mimics all his small relations. Perched safely high upon a bough, he imitates the cat's meow. Said Purple Martin to his lady, "I found a house all cool and shady. I surely am a lucky swallow. This beats my building plans all hollow." "Chee-wee, chee-wee, chee-wee, chee-wee," said Redstart. "Will you look at me? I do not sing so well by note, but see my black and orange coat." With a flash of bright-hued wing, Bluebird comes to say it's spring. Then he starts to build his nest in the tree which suits him best. Sir Screech Owl and his wife live a cheerful, useful life. They nest among the apple trees, saying, "May we eat the bugs here, please?" "Who, who, who, who?" asks Sir Barn Owl when he comes out at dusk to prowl. He has great shiny yellow eyes and looks so very, very wise. The ostrich grows to be immense, but has so very little sense, for when an enemy's at hand, he covers up his head with sand. Ostrich's cousin, Cassowary, wears a coat not ordinary. It's half like feathers, half like hair. There's not one like it anywhere. Said Penguin on the shore one day, "Come, Fishy dear, come and play." But Fishy answered in a fright, "I've heard about your appetite." Albatross has wings so strong that he could fly the whole day long. But if he's tired, he can float upon the waves just like a boat. The dainty Mrs. Parakeet wear lots of green and look so sweet. From South America they came, and Lovebird is their other name. Hummingbird, the tiny thing, has no voice and cannot sing. He lives daintily and sips honey from the flower's lips. Here's a thing about Spoonbill. He has no hair and never will. His head is absolutely bare. He's happy though, he doesn't care. Madam Ibis, stately bird, stands and thinks without a word. She can't forget that long ago she was a sort of queen, you know. Sandpiper lives beside the water with her little son and daughter. Here she shows her little brood how and where to look for food. Said Stormy Petrel, "This is fine. I do enjoy the gale called line. No matter how the storm may thicken, this bird stays brave. He is no chicken." Said pretty Madam Cockatoo, "I always find enough to do. I'm such a busy, useful dame. I know these folks are glad I came." Parrot's a very wise old bird. She can speak English well, I've heard. She laughs and says with voice that's jolly, "Have you a cracker for Miss Polly?" A little trickster is old Blue Jay. He steals from other birds, they say. He wears a handsome suit of blue and calls aloud, "Good day to you." Sparrow's a friendly little bird. Sometimes he's shy and sometimes bold. He doesn't go south when it's cold, but stays with us all winter long. At evening, when the world is still, mournfully sings the whippoorwill. In his brown suit, all trimmed with white, he slips so softly through the night. Each swallow, in his nest of clay, has many, many things to say. He and his brothers often race, catching the insects round the place. Sea dove, called sometimes Little Auk, flies over waves and likes to walk. He wears a coat of feathers warm and doesn't seem to mind the storm. Loon is a fearless diver bold. He doesn't mind the heat or cold. He dives and swims, oh, very far, and then bobs up and laughs, ha ha. Mockingbird is very clever. Some say she has the best voice ever. She beautifully sings the songs which to the other birds belong. "Oh dear me," Woodpecker said, "I think I made some folks upset with all the knocking that I did. I'll be more quiet in a bit." To save his little home from harm, Crested Flycatcher has a charm. He finds and places in his nest a piece of Mr. Snake's old vest. Ivory-billed Woodpecker said, "They cut my tree down and I'm sad. It's hard to find places to stay when woods get smaller every day." Nighthawk's a bird who sleeps all day and then comes out at night to play. He always wears his evening clothes and when it's daylight, home he goes. Barn Swallow is a graceful thing, catches his food upon the wing. Perhaps that's why he is so fond of skimming lightly o'er the pond. Laughing Gull is free from care, always laughing everywhere. He never tells what it's about, and no one yet has found it out. Starling's a pretty little deer who lives in Europe too, we hear. The folks in Ireland, we are told, think that he's worth his weight in gold. Said busy little Jenny Wren, "I like to live where there are men. Each year I come to the same place so I can see some friendly face." Mourning Dove is very sweet. She likes grains and seeds to eat. With soft voice she calls, "Coo, coo." That's dove talk for "I love you." Red-shafted Flicker hops around, eating the ants upon the ground. He builds in any hollow tree where he's as snug can be. The Green Jay lives in Rio Grande, for nice warm weather is his friend. He has a beauty of a coat with green that looks like emerald. The bugs that bother cows and calves are Cowbird's favorite kind of snacks. That's how she got her name, you know, and why the cows all like her so. Cuckoo's a quiet, useful bird. He eats the harmful worms, I've heard. And from the woods he calls to you his simple song, "Cuckoo, cuckoo." The Snowbird said, "Let's have some fun. The storm is over, there's the sun." He rolled and tumbled in the snow like other little ones you know. Under a bridge where all day long the brooklet sings its happy song, the Phoebe bird builds nest of clay to which she comes each year to stay. Scarlet Flamingo said, "Just think, I really thought this gown was pink. But when you see it in this light, it's red. I fear it's rather bright." "The dear Mr. Pelican is the most famous fisherman," said he. "I do not mind wet feet if I catch fish enough to eat." "The puffin walks, dives, swims, and flies. He has red feet and pretty eyes. He's such a funny little fellow with his great beak of red and yellow." "The lyrebird, Australian child, she lives in lonely places wild, and builds upon the rocky ground the strangest nest which can be found." Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I will release a new video every week, so I hope to see you back soon. This video was for little kids, so I don't expect them to leave any comments. But if you're a parent and have any suggestions on how to make them better, I hope you leave them in the comments. This was my first video for Land of Illustrated Stories. I'm sure there's lots of room for improvement. And I hope that with your feedback, I will be able to create better videos in the future. Thank you and have a wonderful day.